Mr. Sam Dehne.
Sam Dehne, the Encyclopedia of Reno Government, and once again, as I repeat, I'm an Air Force Academy graduate. I'm an idea man. I'm a proven idea man. Once when I was in the Air Force, I created a technique that has saved the nation over $1 billion. And I've come to these podiums year after year after year trying to tell you how to do things, and I get no response. Folks keeps coming up to me these days saying, Sam, you must be living in hoggy heaven now. You are being proven to have been so correct and on the mark with virtually everything you've ever said since you came to this podium. And by the way, I see an awful lot of new faces. Why don't any of these people come down here and see the Sam Dehne show on a regular basis? And by the way, I don't want to get upside down with the arts people, but I'm getting worried. I wonder how much money is going to the arts operation. We've got firemen back there and policemen, and they're not coming up and saying anything. I wonder how much. Is there a whole lot of money going to the arts that they're also worried they're going to have to come forward? I don't want to get upside down with the arts people. And by the way, it sounds to me like maybe too many people in Reno are going to the art shows, and maybe they ought to spend some of their time watching the Sam Dehne show on Friday nights, or video streaming it right there on the computer, or even coming down to the city council meetings. You go down to those art shows and see people dancing around and throwing things. And again, I don't want to be on top of the arts people. But on the other hand, if I don't make 3 enemies in a given day, it's almost a waste of day, some people say. Speaking of the arts, I've offered the talents of the Two Wild Yankees band, Reno's own Two Wild Yankees band, singing sensation, sweeping the nation, legends in our own mind, for free. And the people would be clamoring to come to see the show. What do they say? Not a word comes back. Now, is it the Scientology cult zealots? This isn't, I mean, these kind of problems are going on across the nation, not just in Reno, running out of money. But Reno has one thing that all those other cities did not have. Reno has had Sam Dehne showing you the way, almost like a preacher, showing you the way, year after year after year, to a dead ear because of Sue Voiles and Joe, what's his name, and Bill, what's his name, and that Ralston down in Las Vegas, and Sam, living proof you can't make a man out of a mouse. Shad, do you think Sam has ever been interviewed by the media? 16 straight years, 6,500 public testimonies. Sam knows everything in spite of his humbleness. Do you think the media has ever come forward and asked Sam, well, what do you think about that, Sam? What did you mean when you said that? Well, maybe you were right. Why doesn't the city council listen to you when you tell them what to do? What's with that? Well, maybe it's the, thank you. Maybe it's the Scientology cult zealots. That's the only thing I can pin it down on. The Scientology cult zealots are behind this whole thing, trying to make believe Sam doesn't exist. When I arrived on the scene, there was one person in Reno Public Relations, one person, $80,000 budget. Now they've got 15 or 20 people and $1 million budget. If you're going to start cutting, cut it. I'd like a few more minutes. Nobody did that to anybody else. Listen to those.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dehne.
Who are the jerks back there? Oh, that lady, what a jerk.
Mr. Gary Schmidt. We don't need any more outbursts in the group, please. We got enough things going to